Yeah, I mean, tough road win. Needed it bad after giving away the 2 home ones that we felt like we should have had. So thought it showed a ton of character from our guys after losing the Arkansas one after being up 12-zip to start the game and losing Tennessee after being up 15 the first half to have enough, character to come in here and fight like they did on the road. And even now, kind of gave up a big run, lost the lead that we had. Guys got it back together. Thought the talk was great and the timeouts from the guys. Got some good leadership from our leaders and somehow figured out a way to get a road win. And I know JP and Kyra would love to go 100% at the line, but they made enough free throws late in the game to win it for us. I mean, if we didn't have the ones that they made, we wouldn't have won it. So really proud of both those. I thought Petty's defense on Edwards was great, and I thought Kyra's floor game was really had probably the best he's played all year, to be honest with you. So proud of our guys. Showed a lot of fight. Georgia showed a lot of fight too. I know Edwards was under the weather a little bit today, so for him to give as many minutes as he gave, I thought it was great. Made it turn into a really good game for both teams. We were fortunate enough to get the win.
Thanks, Coach. Let's take questions for Kyra to begin.
Raise your hand if you have a question. We'll get you a mic.
Kyra, it was a career high for you, as I understand it, 37 points. Can you talk about how you were able to do that against the Georgia defense? Is obviously doing everything they can to stop you, and are you surprised by what you were able to do here tonight?
For me, it was just, when I met with Coach earlier this week, and he was showing me ways that I could be more aggressive because he felt as if I wasn't being the most aggressive, and just getting the ball in the paint, making plays. That's our best offense, just playing fast, getting paint touches, spraying out to shooters. So just watching film, seeing how they play defense, and looking at my mistakes from last games, and just going out there and working out and working on my game, and it translated over to tonight.
Kyra, the coach mentioned the character of the team. You guys have had a tough go of it in close games, including the last 2. What does it mean for you guys to come back and win a close one like this?
This team is really resilient. After the Tennessee loss, we all came together and we just talked about it, and we talked about how we just going to let it all on the floor every game, never look past the opponent, play every possession. Even if we go up on a team, not try to let them come back, or if they do come back and make a run, we just stay locked in and play every possession and try to win a game. So I feel like we did a great job this game and we got the win.
Kyra, you did miss 2 free throws in the last minute of regulation. What was your mindset going into overtime after that? Did you feel like there was a chance at redemption a little bit?
Oh, after I missed the 2 free throws, there was nothing I could do about it, so I just closed my eyes, counted 3, and next thing I know, we was in overtime, and the 2 free throws was behind me, and it was a new 5 minutes. Just go in, the next free throws, and shoot, and not worry about the last one. So we did that, got stops, got rebounds, made key plays, and won the game.
Thank you, Kyra. That's good. You're good to go.
Questions for Coach?
Right here in the middle.
Coach, I'm just curious. I don't know how many layups and point-blank shots you guys got tonight. I imagine it'll be in the stats eventually. But can you just talk about Georgia's vulnerability maybe, or your team's just ability to get to the rim?
Well, I mean, it obviously helps having, I think, maybe the fastest guard in the country in Carl Lewis. I mean, Wheeler's fast too, but, when you put him in ball screens, somebody else has to help. And we kind of saw that they struggled a little bit in ball screens, staying in front of guards. So we wanted to get Kyra in as many as we could. We wanted to make sure when they did switch, we got the favorable matchup, switched on to Kyra. And then we also have some other guys that can, Beetle got in the lane quite a bit. Petty drove him. Shaq got in there. He got fouled. Sometimes, we had some other guys that could take you off the dribble a little bit too. So with the way we space, we want the floor spread. Space is, pretty good to try to give Kyra as much space as he can. And I just, they're a little bit like us. They don't have a great rim protector at the rim. So we both struggle, I think, sometimes giving up too many at the rim shots. And we were fortunate enough to get 1 or 2 more maybe tonight. I don't know. I haven't seen the total. How many, I guess, points in the paint I guess we could look at here. I'm not sure how many we got and how many they got. Yeah. They got 2 more than us, actually. They had 58 points in the paint, and we had 56. So we gave up a lot, too. We gave up a lot more than we should have in transition. I thought we gave up way too much in transition to them, but they got some talented kids. I mean, obviously everybody knows about Edwards, and probably going to be the first pick in the draft, deservedly so. But Wheeler's a major problem. I mean, he caused us all kinds of issues tonight. So they were similar. They're probably upset that they gave up a bunch of layups, and we are too. We were just fortunate enough that we got the win.
Right side here.
Coach, in the previous 3 games during the losing streak, you guys were outshot at the free throw line. Tonight, you guys did a great job shooting at the free throw line. What was your process trying to get those guys to the line this game?
I mean, there was 3 major points of emphasis after the last game for us to fix ourselves. Free throws was one of the 3. It was free throws, rebounding, and then our turnovers. So turnovers, we had 14 in a long 45-minute game, which isn't bad with as fast as we play. So I thought the turnovers got fixed, the free throws got fixed. The only one that really didn't was the rebounding, but I did think late in the game we came up with big rebounds. So, pretty happy with all 3. Rebounding overall through the course of the game, not where we needed it, but we made a big point of emphasis on not putting our hands on guys driving. When our bigs came over to help, we got to go vertical, and we showed all the fouls. And, everybody wants to make excuses. The referees screw you all the time, right? I mean, I told our guys, not every referee's again. Losers make excuses, and winners figure out ways to win. No referee's going to be 100% correct. So let's quit worrying about the stuff we can't control what we control, get your hands off people on the drives, stay vertical, quit fouling people. We showed them all the dumb fouls they've had. I thought we eliminated most of the dumb ones. I mean, we still fouled, but Wheeler puts a little pressure on you, so does Edwards. So, if, you look at that, fouls drawn, I thought, Wheeler got 4 on us. They was kind of mixed. We did a better job with that.
We got time for 2 more questions. Go to Cecil in the back row.
I've got 2, so hopefully it'll be 3 more. First, probably the rough stretch was coming out in the second half and falling behind by 12 points. What kind of leadership did you get after you went down? You're down 12 with 14 minutes to play on the road.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it got to 12 with 14. It was something we talked about at the half because we've had this issue closing the first half, opening the second half, giving up big runs, and we did it again. We talked about it at the halftime. All right, we didn't close as well as we want. Let's make sure we open the second half getting stops. We didn't come out and get the stops. We needed to out of the half. So, I thought it showed a lot of character. The other thing we talked about is we're going to make mistakes. Just go to the next play. Just, let's not let one turnover turn into a bad possession on D, into another turnover. Let's just move to the next play. So I thought they did a pretty good job after they got down 12. And I think when we started to make that run, we had some of our bench guys in, if I remember right. I think we had Forbes, Beadle. Yeah, I think both those guys were in when we started to make that run. So I'm proud of the way Forbes played for us, and Beadle gave us huge minutes today.
And also, Javian looked like he was in some pain when he came off. Do you know anything about
Well, he's in full body cramp. He's actually getting an IV right now. He won the hard hat. We kind of do this hard hat deal where give blue collar points away. He won it. I think he gave us everything he possibly had, and it's started cramping during the game. They did what they could with it. Now he's back there getting an IV to try to get him some fluids back in his body.